wanted to hop in and do another little side story event that I have not done yet. So let's hop in here. One of the things I really appreciate that they added with this update is a full cohesive storyline. Like a full-on plot storyline just show when each event takes place and how the story is going. It's a small thing, but something I was wondering about for the longest time. Just a full-on order of events. But for today, we will be doing this one. New Year, New Sword. Here we go. 15 parts, so it probably won't be too long. But especially after seeing that one Sakura, or other sword woman with the mirror fragment, I'm definitely grew even more interested to see what the story has in store.
Y'all having a good time?
To bring in the new year, a small concert is being held in the outpost.
Yay! You're the coolest, Noise!
Whoa.
All the Nikkes from various squads have gathered under one roof. The Counters, the Aegis, Made for You, Happy Zoo, 777, ACPU, the Caronades, that's her name, even Unlimited.
How was the past year for everyone? You've all been battered by crushing waves and nearly been swept away by blustering snowstorms.
I guess we are getting close to New Year's.
Despite that,
it's December.
you all made it through.
So it's close enough, Seth.
You've all been through a lot this year. So have I.
But man, I really just
I
forget
encountered
that
all
Noise has
sorts of
that alternate
obstacles,
outfit.
but I overcame them, just like
so
all
much
of
better
you.
than her normal one.
So, I'd like to thank the person who stuck with me the entire time. Through all the hardships and the rough patches. Producer.
Noise descends from the stage and approaches me.
I want to thank you for helping me get through all the difficulties this past year.
Noise hands me a flower. Aw. Thank you.
This is for you. I hope you'll remain a part of my life in the coming year.
Oh. Uh-oh. Roppy's upset. After giving me a brief kiss on the cheek, Noise heads back on the stage.
Noise? What are you?
Let's keep the good vibes going, everyone. On to the next song.
You should go wash your face, Commander.
Roppy, don't be mean.
Yeah, exactly. Pronto. I'll hold on to this flower for you. Actually, I can help you scrub your face if you want. How about I go with you?
Girls, please, calm
Do you
down.
need me to help as well, Master?
As the counters start to bicker amongst each other, I feel like we're starting to draw attention from the rest of the crowd. It's okay, I'll go alone. I beat a swift retreat before we draw any more unwanted attention. Phew. In order to take a breather from the intensity of the concert, I decide to take a walk in the empty park before going back, and as I'm walking, I hear someone come up to me.
Leaving so soon? The concert is still going strong.
Who's there? Scarlet! Well, yes, this is her story, so I've gotta... She had to show up. I wonder how long she show up. I guess it's not normal. It is normal for her to show up in the arc every
Tis
now
a
and then.
beautiful night. Have you been well, my lord?
Ooh. Camilla. Da, 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 da.
I consider it a blessing to fight alongside you. Let us be on our way.
This is definitely the most appropriate, I'd say. Da, 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 da. What are you doing here?
Tonight is the last night of the year, is it not?
And she's jumped
To
already.
drink alone would be such a waste. So I sneaked myself in hopes of enjoying a drink with thee. I heard the blithe tunes echoing through the streets, and it captured me. So I stopped looking for thee but for a moment. For a while,
When
I
did you
was
start drinking
drinking
today?
here while taking in the music.
In other words, you were drinking alone.
I suppose thou could frame it in such a way. Yes. But no matter. I live my life according to the vagaries of my heart, and wherever it may take me.
Sounds like a life unencumbered.
I knew thou would understand. Forsooth, 'tis a life where freedom reigns.
Forsooth indeed. They're probably asking for me. Commander, I suggest you run. The other Nikke's found out about Noise kissing you, and they're all right all about it. They don't want to be bested by her, and they've got to find you, or your cheek. Anise is partially up. Commander, where are you? Are you at the outpost? Is that Anise? Quick, Commander, you gotta run before they catch you. If I don't lay a finger on you, I will kill them all. Oh,
What news? It would appear my lord doth capture the heart of many a fair maiden.
harem troubles, am I
You
right?
seem to be in quite a bind.
A little bit, yes.
Looks to me that thou require a place of refuge. How about it?
Our doth offering.
Would thou be partial to viewing the sunrise with me?
Why the sunrise?
Many people bring in the new year by watching the sunrise.
Alright, where should we go then?
Where else would you go to see a real sunrise? The surface.
I guess that's one way to make sure they don't find me.
I will destroy everything that's in my way. I'm on my way. You're rather but a mere bagatelle. Need a sharper sword.
Goodbye.
A commendable battle, but I desire stronger opponents next time.
Carefully staying out of the sight of the other Nikke's roaming the outpost, Scarlet and I make our way to the lift.
Thine cheeks remain unsullied further, at least for now.
I suppose you're not counting yourself among that?
Pray tell, what is that in your hand?
Ah, I raised the flower that Noise gave to me. Oh, this, someone gave it to me as a present.
Is that a rose? Verily, it does not seem to be genuine, but rather artificial.
As is the standard, I imagine.
It has been many a moon since I laid my eyes on such an object. No matter how extensive my wanderings on the surface, I have never found a rose. I was on
They
the
are
verge
delicate
of giving
flowers.
up. Yet here it has appeared in my life.
Do you like roses?
Not particularly, but my sister had an affinity for them.
You had a sister.
Yes, I did. Have I never told you this? It was a very long time ago.
I'm sorry about that.
There is nothing to be sorry for. As I said, it was a long time ago. Time heals all wounds and washes away all sadness.
Alright.
We have arrived.
It's our stop.
I shall take you to a place where the view of the sunrise is unparalleled.
Hey, Iris, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. We're doing a
From
little side
here,
storage today.
all we must do is proceed straight for 2 hours.
There's gonna be quite a dramatic story, I imagine. 2 hours, you say?
Do not be discomposed, my lord. The more difficult the journey,
Ah,
the
yes,
greater the
indeed it does.
rewards.
She's a samurai after all, or a swordswoman. Scarlet closes her eyes and feels the bitterly cold breeze brush against her face.
The winds are bitingly cold this time of year.
It is New Year's.
Yes, it was around this time. Just before the new year.
We're about to learn about our past. And what are you referring to?
Nothing. I'm merely recalling some things that happened long ago. Have you ever heard of the Melee Squad?
A melee squad?
Judging from the look on your face, I would say it is the first time you have heard of it.
Yeah,
I
Nikke's don't
suppose
normally
that
use
is
melee weapons
possible.
ever.
From
Scarlet's
what
very
I've
unique
seen
in
in
that
the arc,
aspect.
they don't seem to produce Nikkes for the Melee Squad anymore. I suppose in a way, that's a small success.
She is a lightning type in this game, this battle version of her, so close enough, yeah. Were you part of the squad by any chance?
That I was. I suppose my sword is a fairly obvious clue, is it not?
I thought you said you had a mind switch and you didn't remember anything.
To be precise, I lost a majority of my memories. Not all of them. Even though I had to endure multiple mind switches, there are still certain memories which can never be forgotten.
I can only imagine. And what kind of memories do you still remember?
Would thee care for me to regale you with the tale?
That seems what we're here for. I'm dying to know.
I do appreciate your candor. This will do just fine. Our walk will be long. That would not be so bad an idea to reminisce. Where shall I begin this tale? All right, I shall start from there. A long, long time ago, in the days when the first raptures had invaded, there lived two sisters who had become Nikkes.
It's been a hot minute since we've sparred, hasn't it?
So that's how she used to look like.
I believe this makes 985, doesn't it?
Do not treat this so flippantly. It deserves to be taken seriously.
Yeah, I got it. I'll be serious.
I did meet Rose recently in the main story, so... And she's become very different now. Scarlet and Rose point their swords at each other.
Have at you.
Bring it.
Both of them are unique variants of mass-produced Nikkes, created to be used in close combat, of which only 10 were manufactured. Only 10.
I will destroy everything that's in my way. Need a sharper sword. You're
it's the
rather a
same.
mere bagatelle.
Quite the vast difference from how Scarlet currently is
I'm
to
on
how
my
she used
way.
to be.
Is that all?
Then she started
A
drinking.
commendable battle. But I desire stronger opponents next time.
Then she started drinking and became a drunkard. The tip of Rose's sword gently presses against Scarlet's throat.
Very well. I concede defeat.
Things could have really gone south for me. For a moment, my sword was starting to feel heavy back there. I better stay on my toes, or else I may really lose next time.
Don't lie. You won without lifting a finger.
Hardly. It wasn't easy at all. Now, let's see. That makes 976 wins and 9 draws.
Close game.
Don't try and fudge the numbers. It's 975 wins and 10 draws.
You got me. Think about it, though. I'm your older sister. Doesn't it stand to reason that I'd be better with a sword? You're better than me with just about everything else. Cleaning, cooking, and generally being organized.
You and I are Nikkes. Not only that, but models specifically designed to utilize swords.
Siblings, am I
Would
right?
not mastery of such a weapon be of paramount importance?
I'm also a younger sibling.
Do you think so? I truly believe there will come a day when you'll best me. No flower blooms in perpetuity, and nothing lasts forever. There will come a day when you beat me. It's just not now. That's all.
I will whip that insouciance out of you if it's the last thing I do.
Looking forward to what you've got in store for me.
That insouciance, that's a new word for me.
A broadcast?
This is a special announcement to all special type mass-produced belonging to Unit A within this sector.
Here we go.
All close combat Nikkes assemble in the training ground. We repeat.
Why would they want us to gather there?
'Tis hard to say.
Big mission time,
Let's
I
head
imagine.
over.
Is that everyone?
Yes.
Okay then.
United Forces of Humanity.
Do I really have to do this? Why me, of all people? It's not like doing this is gonna make them become another goddess squad. They gave
Sounds
that
nervous.
mercenary Grimm's models. So how come I...
Grimm's models.
Pray tell, are we going to stand there in perpetuity?
Huh? Oh, you said everyone's here, right?
Yes.
Due to your stellar test results, you are all being deployed as melee squad. All 10 of you who have been specially designed for close quarters combat
Only 10 of them,
will
though.
undertake infiltration
Why so
and
few?
reclamation missions. And this will all be done under my command.
A human will be accompanying us.
So we're being assigned, what was it called again? Commander? Like the goddess squad?
Yes,
They're trying to catch lightning twice.
we'll be following the same model as the goddess squad. Going forward, all squads will be assigned commanders, regardless of stature.
To make such sweeping policy changes, it would seem the accomplishments of the Goddess Squad are greater than I initially thought.
Any more questions?
Hold on a second, though. They're talking about the Goddess Squad right now, but Scarlet was a part of the Goddess Squad, so how are they talking about the Goddess Squad here if they've already existed before? I don't remember at what time Scarlet joined the Goddess Squad, but I remember that she was definitely a part of the Goddess Squad. Unless, no, they wouldn't have a second Goddess Squad ever. There's only ever the one. That's a bit confusing. Let's see where this goes.
By the way, Rose,
Yes?
since you had the highest score in the final test, you will be the squad leader.
Ah, so whoever got the highest score gets to be the leader? I didn't expect that.
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. That covers just about everything. So return to your positions. We'll be proceeding to the coordinates designated by our mission tomorrow morning.
I want to say
Make
that
sure
Scarlet
you're
was possibly the
properly
last
equipped.
one to join the Goddess Squad, and that's why they already exist, but she's not part of them right now, at least. That's the keys.
Mission. An opportunity to take down a real rapture with my own hands.
I remember they
If
did
only
some
there were a
recordings for
worthy
that back in the
opponent.
Red Ash event, but I can't remember what it was.
Need
or-
a sharper sword. You're a rather tenacious foe. I'm on my way. Need a sharper sword. Is that all? A commendable battle, but I desire stronger opponents next time.
Day of the mission. An oppressive silence fills the transport vehicle as it heads towards the target area.
Scarlet?
What?
How come you're so quiet? Are you nervous since it's our first mission?
Must be.
No. I'm merely excited about having the chance to cut down a rapture.
I see. If you say so. Scarlet, you've heard of Lieutenant Lilyweiss, haven't you?
Little Eyes.
I haven't been living under a rock, so yes, I do know of her.
Oh man, Little Eyes.
She is the first and also the strongest warrior there ever was. The one who heralded the existence of Nikkes to all of humanity.
Yes. She's pretty cool. So pretty. And also so strong. A few days ago, some of the girls in Team B told me that she was able to tear apart raptures with her bare hands.
That she can in fact do.
What? Without any other type of weapon?
Nope, none at all. Wherever she goes, it's just a flurry of disembodied rapture parts flying through the air.
I suppose it was her exemplary display that made the united forces of humanity choose not to discard the close combat program. Perhaps that's why they decided to create mass-produced Nikkes like us, who were specially made for melee combat.
That's what I was thinking too. But I'm sure even she was nervous on her first mission.
How would you know that?
Just a hunch. She would have been facing something she'd never been up against before.
Someone that
And there were
had been
many
up against
things
at that point
precious to her that she had to
and
protect.
succeeded.
If thine own strength is so formidable, then surely there is no need for apprehension.
You think so? She was a human just like us before becoming a Nikke. So I'm willing to bet she was just as nervous as we are now. It's normal to be a bit jittery when you're doing something for the first time.
Are you nervous too?
Of course. It's not like I've ever gone toe-to-toe with a rapture before. This is all new to me, so yeah, I'm nervous. A little scared even. But I know that those emotions are all temporary. Because nothing in this world lasts forever. All this tension and anxiety will fade into nothing with time. As we get used to this sort of thing.
They reach your destination. Military vehicle screeches to a stop.
Looks like we've arrived.
Buzz.
We've arrived at the target point. Everyone, move to your positions.
Roger. Now then,
You want to stutter anymore while you
guess
try and
it's
say
time
that?
for us to head out. We've successfully infiltrated the building and confirmed the target. I've got a visual on 20 ground-type raptures. If we descend from the building, we'll make contact with the group of raptures.
Then get in there and defeat them.
Roger.
You're not even out there with them, you're just talking to them through a walkie. Really is a coward. The resounding thud of the footsteps echoes out, along with the great vibrations of the earth. Before them stands the cold, piercing gaze of an emotionless killing machine. It's far more massive and threatening than anything any of them have ever seen in the simulations. Everyone holds up their breaths in terror. No one dares take the plunge into the raptured lair.
You're telling me they want us to jump down there and start hacking away? With just swords instead of proper firearms?
The swords are cool! The panic-stricken voices of one of the Nikkes rings out, filling everyone else with an ever-increasing dread. The atmosphere is uneasy, restless, tense. Scarlet feels like her feet are being weighed down with concrete blocks.
Really? Personally, I think a sword is preferable to a gun in this situation. With a gun, you fire a bullet, and that's all there is to it. But for us, even if our swing isn't true, we'll still do some damage.
Rose stands up.
Rose?
Also, a sword is way cooler than a gun anyway.
Exactly.
Wouldn't you say?
Swords are awesome. Rose leaps down to the midst of the Rapture's horde.
Rose?
As she plummets toward the ground, she begins to swinging with her sword at the Raptures. In the blink of an eye, several raptors collapse into the ground.
They're not much of a challenge. Scarlet! Don't tell me these things have got you nervous. If you can't cut up this cannon fodder, how do you ever expect to defeat me?
She's a good leader. Inspiring our team like that.
Who are you calling nervous?
Scarlet stands up and leaps toward the raptors, to which Rose is currently laying waste to.
Ha!
Blade cleaves through the rapture like a hot knife through butter. Their movements are repetitive, just like those she saw in the simulations. Their gaze, their position of their cores. Scarlet's able to act almost instinctively as she works her way through the horde. Without thinking, she knows exactly where to strike the enemy. How to neutralize them entirely.
Yeah!
She can do it. She can cut them. No longer do the raptors seem so frightening. Scarlet's blade bisects the raptor in the core.
Phew. 'Twas but a bagatelle.
Right.
These raptures cleave just as well as anything else we have encountered.
For now.
Don't be afraid, everyone, and come. Before I claim all your shares.
Whether or not this sonorous war cry reached her comrades, Scarlet doesn't recall. However, what she does remember is how everyone shook themselves free from their fetters of fear which held them, and together they ventured forth and swung their swords through the endless raptures. And so came to pass that her first mission, for which there had been decidedly low expectations, became a resounding success, with an unprecedented absence of casualties on their end. Ah, yes, all because raptors only are...
Have at you.
Raptors only evolve to resist what they are inflicted with. So if you use a gun against a raptor,
Need a
they start to
sharper sword.
evolve and become
But a
more resilient
mere
to
bagatelle.
bullets. And so, since no one else is using swords
You're
or
a
melee
rather
weapons,
tenacious foe.
they are still weak to them. A sort of adaptability
A commendable
evolution.
battle, but I desire stronger opponents next time.
In the days and weeks that followed, the melee squad was deployed on countless missions. The Rapture's core shattered to pieces.
All nearby raptures eliminated.
All right, I'll make the report. Reporting in. We have eliminated all the raptors previously occupying this station, and have recaptured the 29th base of the United Forces of Humanity.
Their bodies have been designed to be more nimble than the other mass-produced Nikkes, allowing them to infiltrate and recapture key facilities which had fallen under Rapture control.
Ew, check that out. Disgusting. Is that really a machine?
Yep, you can say that
Hark.
again.
Perchance thou could spend less time pontificating and more time slicing?
Patience, my dear sister. I assure you that whatever needs killing will meet its rightful end.
It's like Doomsday and Superman, you know, that... Rose swings her sword, bisecting the Rapture.
In order to truly excel at the art of cutting, one must have a calm mind.
Similar to other Nikkes, they witnessed a succession of successful missions, defeating numerous Rapture hordes. Along with the numerous accomplishments, however, there's also sacrifices. Scarlet gazes at the fallen comrades lying on the ground.
I don't think she'll make it. She sustained cranial damage.
Oh,
She is beyond saving.
they got the one thing
I
that's
see.
vulnerable to them.
I will request a coffin for her to be transported back to the base.
Oh, they actually do that
Very
back then.
well.
Their many accomplishments brought forth an equal amount of positive changes.
So our squad is officially being instituted?
Correct. It's surprising, honestly.
And you're still a stuttering
What
mess.
benefits shall we receive from formally becoming a squad?
We'll be able to manage our squad more sustainably. And we'll also be able to request official support from other squads.
None of these things seem particularly noteworthy to me.
What do you mean? We're making a name for ourselves. Practically speaking, the quality and quantity of our equipment will no doubt increase.
That is more to my liking.
Speaking of which, when are our additional supplies meant to come in?
Damn it. What are the higher-ups thinking?
What, you're not happy
Commander?
about this?
Huh? Did you say something?
Yes.
I told you, don't call me Commander.
This guy.
Refer to me by my actual rank.
Yes, Lieutenant.
Boo.
I was asking when our additional supplies were due to arrive. They've been delayed for a week now.
What do you expect? Everything's going to hell in a handbasket. So you can hardly be surprised at the fact our supplies are slow to show up.
Ah, I see.
So you all need to bust your asses, you hear me? That way, we'll make a name for ourselves and receive supplies without any issues.
Very well. I will do that.
As the missions become increasingly more difficult, so did the bonds between the Nikkes and the squad become closer.
Let's see. It's getting late. The sun is starting to set. I'm not so sure if heading back to the base is a good idea.
What say ye about yonder building?
Scarlet points to a partially collapsed building.
I think 'twould make a most sufficient dwelling for the evening.
Sounds good to me.
Better move during
We
the
can
daytime
camp out
so they
here
can
for the
have-
night.
They can't sneak up on you. But yeah, Nikke
I
can
will
technically
destroy everything
survive.
that's in my way.
Can survive basically any injury as long as it's not something that damages the brain. As long
Is
as they
that
have their
all?
head and brain,
Need a
they can
sharper
still be
sword.
revived.
I'm on my way.
So if they get hit in the head,
You're
that's,
right.
then
Next.
that's actually it.
A commendable battle. But I desire stronger opponents next time.
Scarlet sits near the window, keeping watch. Occasionally, she glances back at the others, who are laughing and chatting amongst themselves.
It's peaceful out here.
It's nice, isn't it? This sense of peace.
It's too peaceful. I worry that the others have forgotten that we are on a mission.
Relax. Everyone's been running themselves ragged as of late. There's nothing wrong with enjoying a moment of peace and quiet.
Nevertheless, we must remain vigilant.
I know that. I know how much you care about us. You're scared that if we let down our guard, we'll get hurt. Don't worry. So long as you're on guard, we'll be just fine. Besides, even though everyone may look like they're carousing about casually, they all still have their swords on them.
A good
So
team.
cut them a little slack. This is a rare opportunity for us to properly relax.
Very well.
With that being said, I got you a little something for being such a hard little worker while everyone else is having fun. Ta-da!
Rose produces 2 small cups from her pouch.
Where did you get those?
They came with the last shipment of supplies.
Is this where her drinking starts? Scarlet lifts up a bottle of alcohol.
I thought we could have a little drink together.
Alcohol? Hath thine mind gone to ruin? Drinking during a mission?
Why not? Just one little drink.
It's not like
You
Nikke's get
really
drunk
think
easily.
one drink is gonna get us drunk?
No, but
Don't be such a sourpuss. Come on.
Rose fills a glass and hands it to Scarlet. After some hesitation, Scarlet grabs the glass.
Bottoms up. That smells nice. Is that rosé? What's wrong? Doesn't agree with you?
Oh, how different she was back then.
Huh?
I said it's bitter. How could you enjoy such a vile concoction?
I thought it was fine.
I refuse to drink any more of this wicked brew.
Suit yourself. More for me. Say, did we ever drink together when we were human?
Not sure. All I recall is that we were sisters.
It's interesting, isn't it? How do you figure that's the only thing that we both remember? From what I've observed, unless you're a Grimm's model, you either have no memories at all, or you remember everything.
I suppose it was a particularly indelible memory for both of us. Perhaps I convinced myself to never forget my sister, even in death.
How nice.
Really? We got along so well that we never forgot each other. Or we got on each other's nerves so much that we couldn't forget.
I'm definitely the latter with my brother.
Either way is fine, I suppose.
Rose finishes the rest of her glass, and then lies down on the ground.
Follow the wind, follow the clouds, follow your heart. That is the life I wish to lead.
Where's that from?
Nowhere. Consider it my plans for the future.
Not the most poetic of plans.
When I asked everyone what they would do when the war ended, one person said she would lie in bed for a week. Another said she would boil an entire pot of soup and gulp it all down.
Also
Someone
sounds
else
good.
said she would take the time to read all the comics that she wanted.
Nice.
Oh, right. There was another one that stuck out to me. Someone wanted our squad to become really famous and go on a mission together with the Goddess Squad.
What foolhardy dreams!
In this day and age, a lot of people share that same aspiration,
Nothing wrong with dreaming.
since everything else seems so far away and unattainable now. Dreaming of joining the Goddess Squad is the next best thing. What about you, Scarlet?
What about me?
What do you want to do?
Well, I wish to spar with you without any armor.
Huh? Spar with me without any armor?
How specific?
That's your great dream for the future? If you ask me, I think that's the silliest dream of them all.
I suppose I realize how silly it sounds now.
You see, that's what happens when all other dreams seem out of reach.
A gentle breeze blows through the night air. Behind them, the laughter of their squad mates can be heard.
This is nice. Next time, let's invite them to drink together with us.
What is this sudden obsession with spirits?
It's nice sharing a drink with others. I just want to share this feeling with everyone else. Oh, I've got it. How about we enjoy a drink while watching the sunrise on New Year's Eve?
There it
Consider
is.
it a team-building exercise. It could also act as a nice reward to everyone for how hard they've been working this past year.
And that's why even current
Do as
Scarlet's
you please.
taking us to watch the sunrise, huh?
I spotted some good alcohol in the supply box. It'll taste even better after it's aged a few more months.
If anything, it would probably turn bitter.
And that night, all the Nikkes reminisced about their past, created new memories that would last, and laughed together. All the while, they dreamt of a big and brighter future that would never come. After walking for about 2 hours, we arrived at the clearing on the hill.
Here we are. This is the place which shall grant us unsurpassed views of the sunrise.
Quite the shift in personality from Scarlet, huh? Right here?
Yes, there is no better place to take in the sunrise with a drink in hand.
Scarlet sits down on a large flat rock nearby.
Such nice and cool weather we're having. Come, sit here, my lord. You must be tired from all the walking.
I suppose I am. I will go over to Scarlet and sit next to her on this rock.
I have already dispatched any potential foes that would disrupt us. All we have to do now is to wait for the sun to come up.
How considerate of you.
And look forward to the new year.
Scarlet takes something out of her bag.
Ta-da!
More drinks. Scarlet places a bottle of sake on 2 sake cups on the rock. When'd you bring these?
'Twas part of the plan from the start. If I did not chance upon thee, I intended to come here by myself.
Then why 2 glasses?
Well, whether I drink with 1 or 2 glasses, it makes a little difference.
Imagine one of them would be for Rose if she was alone. Scarlet pours some sake into the sake cups. So you all continue to have a hot streak?
Pardon?
You're still not done with your story, are you?
Oh, that. What makes you think our fortune turned sour?
The current times? If things had actually go well, the Melee Scar will still be around. No offense. If you don't want to talk about it, then you don't have to.
No. I should finish the story since I brought it up. Continued success. Is such a thing even possible? You were right. With the way this world works, such a thing was impossible.
Yeah.
Because life is not that simple. Get a hold of yourself. Dost thou even realize what ye are slashing at? I hate everything. Die. I hate everything. Die.
Oh,
Everything.
No. It's the corruption.
Scarlet.
Rose shakes her head.
I'm so sorry.
On numerous occasions, Rose and Scarlet had to cut down their own comrades who had suffered a mind switch.
Bomb installation complete.
Bombs have been installed at all key points. We've got 3 minutes until this building comes tumbling down. Everyone, get out.
Scarlet turns around and takes a step.
Oh,
As if one of her screws had come undone.
oh,
One of her legs refuses to move.
oh.
Scarlet, what are you doing? We need to get a move on.
You go first.
What are you talking about?
One of my legs isn't cooperating. You go ahead.
Uh-oh.
A body malfunction at a time like this.
One of the Raptures aimed its gun barrel at the group.
I thought we had gotten them all.
Oh boy.
Everyone, take cover!
What if it shoots the bombs? Rose grabs Scarlet and rushes forward. Building collapses.
Is everyone okay?
Rose frantically looks around her. This mission consisted of 8 personnel. As for how many remained?
7.
The combined setbacks of hardware malfunctions and the unexpected Raptures hacks resulted in the death of their squad mates. Scarlet opens the door to the infirmary and comes out.
How is she doing?
Rose shakes her head.
Again?
Her body was completely torn apart. The impact was so great that her brainwaves aren't registering as strongly as they should. Even if she does make it, the chance of her experiencing a mind switch is high. In all likelihood, however, her brain activity will cease entirely before that even happens. We'll miss the window to restore her body.
I see.
How's your leg?
Fine. It was just a minor tremor, so I was able to repair it myself.
You know things are getting dire when you have to resort to self-surgery.
Ugh.
Can't imagine that was fun.
Every time we go on a mission, someone dies or gets hurt.
Our bodies weren't made to be as durable as the other Nikkes. So even a single hit can put us down for the count.
Yeah.
Plus, since we fight with the enemy up close and personal, we're more susceptible to suffering a mind switch. We are still a variant of the mass-produced model. A prototype, slightly altered for melee combat. We're therefore likely to experience more defects, and thus require more frequent maintenance. Meanwhile, we don't have enough supplies stockpiled to even get us through tomorrow.
So now there's 6 of us.
Yeah. But that's assuming we get the supply shipment. Everyone has gotten far too battered up during the last mission. And we've been starving for too long. We're fast approaching our limit.
Oh,
Is there still no word on the shipment?
None.
The lieutenant simply keeps beating the drum about having to complete the mission.
Precisely.
Of course he is. He's not the one in trouble, not the one suffering, I bet. He's not even out there with you.
This can't go on. I cannot sit by and watch everyone drop like flies.
I'll talk to the lieutenant again. Once he realizes the gravity of the situation, I'm sure he'll be more sympathetic to our plight.
I'll go with you.
Are you sure?
2 is better than 1, is it not? If we cause enough of a fuss, even that indolent human will be forced to do something about it.
I knew I could count on you. Okay, let's go. Let's try and talk some sense into this guy.
With that stuttering
I will
coward,
destroy
I doubt
everything
we're
that's
gonna
in
get
my
anywhere.
way. Need a sharper sword. Ugh. I'm on my way.
Hey, out of the way.
Next. You're a rather tenacious foe.
Get out where I can hit you. Stop hiding.
You're a rather tenacious foe. A commendable battle, but I desire stronger opponents next time. Phew!
Not
Have
straight
at
to
you.
another one. Alright. Story is picking up now.
Is that all? But a mere bagatelle.
But a mere
You're a
bagatelle.
rather tenacious foe. Need a sharper sword. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Need a sharper sword.
You and you.
You're a rather tenacious foe.
Goodbye. Mere bagatelles, all of them.
A commendable battle, but I desire stronger
Lieutenant.
opponents next time.
Is there still no word on the supply shipment?
Huh? What was that? Supplies? Not yet. No.
No? Dost thou not think you are being excessively flippant about all this? Dost thou realize? The state our squad is in? Our numbers have dwindled. From 10 down to 6.
Oh, 6.
I ask you, how do you think those who remain are feeling?
He just has no fight in him at
2
all.
of them have sustained serious damage to their arms,
Failure as
and
a
another 2
commander.
have broken swords. We are quickly approaching our limit.
I know that.
Scarlet slams her fist on the table.
If that is true, then why are you sitting here doing nothing? Are thou not the commander of our squad? get up and do something. Even if you
You
are
tell him,
not on the
Scarlet.
field, surely thou could make thyself useful working behind the scenes. For someone in your position, that is the least you could do.
Calm down, Scarlet.
Nah, let him have it. He
He's
deserved it.
still our superior officer.
Scarlet steps back.
You scared me.
Oh, don't act scared. You know
I
Nikke's have a
understand where
program
you're
in their head that
coming
stops them from
from.
hurting humans.
However, getting into a huff won't change anything about our situation. As for the supplies, it's because everything is in shambles out there. We'll just have to hold out a little longer.
You say that. Yet the other squad that we met previously seemed to be receiving perfectly adequate supply shipments. It's highly unusual for a squad of our stature to be deprived of supplies. Wouldn't you say?
What? It's probably because the other squads have accomplished more than us. That must be it. We haven't given the higher-ups what they want, and that's why we're not getting any support.
They just don't want to support the melee
Results?
unit.
Please.
What drivel!
At any rate, we've been assigned a new mission.
Another assignment?
Once we complete this, our designation as an official squad will finally come through. Then we'll be able to have an official squad name. We'll receive just as much support as all the
Oh,
other
a name.
squads.
That'll fix their bodies and fill their
Probably.
stomachs. Having a
Do
name.
you expect us to believe that?
We don't have much of a choice. This is war. You'll do it, won't you? You have to. If you want the support you feel you deserve, you have to do it. So let's get the show on the road and show them what we're made of. Okay?
Wow, he sounds like
Fine.
he really means it.
I'll notify the others.
Good.
Let's go, Scarlet.
Very well.
Even if Nikke's don't need to technically eat to stay up and about, it's still a mental thing that they have to deal with.
Rose,
Yes?
may I talk to you for a moment?
Alone?
Yes, just you.
Okay.
I'll see you later.
Scarlet heads out outside her own. Now what the heck could he have to talk about her with, huh?
Phew! Have at you. Need a sharper sword. You're a rather tenacious foe. I'm on my way. Need
Yeah,
a
I
sharper
can see you.
sword.
Stop hiding behind cover.
I'm on my way, but a mere bagatelle. You're a rather tenacious foe. Is that all? A commendable battle, but I desire stronger
Did
opponents
thou
next
just
time.
say what I think you said? A rebellion?
Oh,
Are you truly positing the notion that we rebel?
ooh.
Yes. You heard me right. Support isn't coming. There's no way around that. If things don't change, we're all done for.
A Nikke rebellion,
We need
huh?
to do whatever is necessary to get those supplies sent here,
Those don't happen often.
even if it means intimidating our lazy oaf of a lieutenant.
Dost thou hear what thou art even saying?
I'm right here. You don't have to shout.
What did the lieutenant tell you? What could he have told you that...
Nothing. He was merely rattling off a list of complaints. Like always.
Then why in the name of all that is holy have you come to such an
game reasons,
extreme
I guess, for that.
conclusion?
Sword slashes
There
are
must
cool,
be
after
a
all.
reason.
Why do you think? The lieutenant has no intention of hearing us out. And HQ seems completely unaware of how dire our situation is. I'm merely suggesting that we don't make things so easy for them. If we make some noise, they might at least give us something.
So you're proposing that
I'm
we
not so sure
threaten
about
a
that.
human being? You intend to take the sword, which was given to us to slay raptures, and wield it against a human? How can thee, as a Nikke, utter such profane words?
I have to wonder though if she's being serious about the rebellion idea, or if it's
Yes.
an idea put in her
That's
head
exactly
by the
what I'm
commander.
proposing. Because if we don't, we're going to die out here.
But
Did you get a glimpse at the mission briefing?
I saw. We're to recapture the 5th Arms Depot.
It's a suicide mission. Far more difficult than anything we've done previously.
There's only 6 of them.
And that's with our ranks nearly cut in half. Not only that, but we're supposed to roll out at first dawn tomorrow. We're not even close to being prepared for such an operation. If we head out in our current state, we all are likely to be exterminated.
Be that as it may, how can we stoop so low as to threaten a human?
Do you want to live or
Is
not?
that even possible in the first place?
There must be some way we can get it to work.
Do not speak of it so casually as if it were a lark.
Is that how you see it? This is no joking matter to me. I'm quite serious.
Rose?
I've already run it by the others. 2 agreed to it, and 2 opposed. If you oppose, it'll be a split down the middle.
So everyone has already made up their minds.
Yes. And now it's up to you to do the same. What do you want to do?
If I were in her position, I'd
presume
probably
you
go for
oppose?
a rebellion too.
Yes, I oppose.
So you're suggesting that we accept this suicide mission, which will surely ruin us?
Since when were we so afraid of death? We have always put our lives on the line when out on the field. And we've been through hell and back. Yes, we may not be Grimm's models. Yes, we may only be mass-produced Nikkes. But we still have our pride. Pride in our role of protecting humanity. That is what has kept us going in all those hellacious firefights until now. That is why everyone in our squad is willing to give their lives to the cause. And fight until the bitter end, even when death stares us in the face. So are you to tell me that now, when we're faced with yet another mission that threatens our lives, that we are to shrink back, throw up our hands, and give up?
I'm not saying she's wrong, but you also gotta think about the circumstances.
If we give up
Do you want to
now,
throw your lives away in an impossible mission,
what of
or
our fallen
live
comrades?
to fight it another day, you know?
What were their deaths for? Did they die for nothing?
Scarlet,
Let us humor your harebrained scheme. Say we strong-arm the lieutenant and get the supplies we need. What then? We would be considered traitors to the united forces of humanity. Nowhere would be safe. We would forever be on the run. Is that what you really want?
Be on the run or die.
Haven't you always said that nothing lasts forever in this world? Dost thou not apply to our lives, to our time on this planet? I am not obsessed with how I die. I would rather decide on how I live, rather than be a traitor and forever be a fugitive. I would prefer to die fighting. Even if it doesn't seem logical or self-preserving. I am a Nikke.
how we live is more important than how we die. So, you'd prefer to fight until the very end? Do you think you'll always feel that way?
I will certainly try.
Even if you're faced with great hardship?
Yes, even then.
You've grown. I still remember when you were too scared to take that leap towards the raptures.
'Twas a long time ago. Our first mission.
My, what a long way you've come.
What are you talking about? Rose?
She's about to do something.
Very well. Since you're so vehemently opposed, I suppose I don't have much choice. Since the mission is tomorrow, I guess we'll do it.
Good thinking, dear sister.
After this mission is over, we can speak about this further.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. I'll take care of convincing the others. You focus on
doubtful
preparing
that
for
this
tomorrow's deployment.
Okay.
Rose turns and leaves. She's not letting this wait till tomorrow. She's about to do something drastic.
I will destroy everything that's in my way.
Is she gonna take the other two that agreed to it and just go
You're
with-
rather
on
tenacious,
a rebellion
foe.
with just the two of them?
Need a sharper sword. Is that all? I'm on my way.
Maybe it's not that she's actually shooting sword projectiles here, it's just that he's running back and forth so fast from the cover, and then
You're
then
rather
getting back.
tenacious, foe.
So it just looks like an after. It's just an after image that's traveling. Because they do actually fight up close. They do actually fight with their
A
swords.
commendable battle. But I desire stronger opponents next time.
Scarlet cracks open a small window.
Hmm.
The cold winter breeze pushes its way through the room. Only 2 more days until the new year. Then the alcohol, which has been stored safely for months, can finally be imbibed. Scarlet still cannot fathom why someone would willingly ingest such a bitter tonic. But the notion of sharing another drink with her fresh sister, thinking of how she could spend more time with the others, the idea that would bring a modicum of comfort to her squad mates, who were at their breaking point.
2 more days. Just 2 more days.
Scarlet closes the window and attempts to force herself to sleep.
Scarlet, don't do it.
Rose?
Whoa. Uh-oh.
Oh,
What's going on?
Scar. Who is it? Wake up, Rose.
Oh. Oh no. When Scarlet steps out of the hallway, everything is in chaos.
Scarlet.
One of the Nikkes lies on the ground in a puddle of her own blood. Next to her stand 2 other Nikkes, who stare at the Scarlet blankly.
What have you done?
All 3 of the Nikkes who are her squad mates.
What's happening?
The Nikkes in the pool of blood and grasp Scarlet's ankle.
You have to stop Rose. She went to kill the lieutenant.
Oh no.
What? Hurry. Very well.
The 2 Nikkes brandish their swords at Scarlet.
Both of you, move.
Both sword tips remain pointed squarely at Scarlet, not budging.
If you refuse to comply, then I'll be forced to cut you down.
Scarlet draws her sword. I knew she wasn't gonna wait.
I will destroy everything that's in my way. I'm on my way.
From the squad of 6 goes down to a squad of just 4 now.
Next. You're a rather tenacious foe. Need a sharper sword. Need a sharper sword. You're a rather tenacious foe. A commendable battle, but I desire stronger opponents next time.
A few hours prior. Rose saunters toward the commander's room, recalling the conversations she had with him over only a few moments ago.
Well, you're the one who asked me to stay behind, so out with it.
Speak up, man.
If you feel uncomfortable, you don't have to say it.
How much time do you think you all have left?
What?
How many of you do you expect to come back from this mission?
And here I thought you had no interest in us. Yet here you are, asking me such a question.
Does he actually have a heart?
Quit kidding around and give me a straight answer. How many of you do you think are realistically going to come back alive from this?
Like I already told you, the situation could hardly get any worse. There are only 6 of us left, and half of us are at the end of our tether. On top of that, this mission is infinitely more difficult compared to those we've done before.
You're right.
Having said that, we're not just going to roll over and die. We will do whatever it takes to survive.
You think all of you can make it?
I can't guarantee anything, but if we put our minds to it, we can.
All of you, huh?
Lieutenant?
Oh.
All of you?
Lieutenant, are you all right?
All of you. I knew you would say that. Let me tell you something.
I take back my words.
In the end, only one of you will survive. Yet here you are, bloviating about how you'll do your best.
Only one? Only one of us is going to make it? Who? Is it me? You just said we'll all die, didn't you? Don't tell me that's why we aren't receiving the supplies.
This is why she was so desperate to do it now.
Lieutenant!
Okay, yes, damn it, everyone's gonna die! That's why we've been left hanging high and dry, got it? It doesn't matter how much you succeed in your assignments. They refuse to lend us any further support until just one of you is left.
But
It's beyond
why?
stupid.
Is it because we're mass-produced models?
Don't make me laugh. If anything, it would have been preferable if you were ordinary mass-produced Nikkes. But you're not. You're melee Nikkes. You're all merely prototypes. But you tried to be like the others. And that's why it comes to this.
They can't have other
But
standard normal ones
We
being...
achieved results. You said if we kept it up, we could become an officially sanctioned squad.
Results? Yes. Good results? Not so much.
Good results for them or for you? I can only imagine that this is going along the lines of thinking that they can't have the other mass-produced Nikkes getting confident in themselves that they can also become something strong and unique. They have to keep them as basically mindless husks that with no real will of their own, other than doing their basic mission.
You all sustain damage every single time you go into battle. And lest we forget the inordinately high rate of mind switch amongst you all, you yourself said that your mental state deteriorates faster because you're seeing the raptures up close. How could a unit that requires so much hands-on maintenance possibly be mass-produced? They'd much rather invest in producing a new type of unit altogether.
Because we require more maintenance? A special unit?
Sounds like a dumb excuse. I've ever heard one.
You're waiting until there's just one of us left, and then turn us into a Grimm's model?
Yes. That's right. Whoever remains will be converted into a Grimm's model. That's why we only need one of you.
So that's why the missions have been getting harder. It's to filter out the weak and select the strongest among us.
You catch on quickly.
We're not doing this mission.
What?
I said we won't do it.
She's a good
I
sister.
refuse to go along with this insane plan of yours.
What the hell is this? What do you think you're doing?
We have a right to refuse.
The hell you do! A mass-produced Nikke turning down a standing order? They'll think you all suffered a mind switch. If you all want to be sent to the scrap heap, then be my guest. Refuse the mission. It won't matter in the end. We've accrued enough data to be able to choose the strongest among you. We can still pare it down to just one candidate. Don't try and get smart with me. You're the strongest of everyone here, so you'll be the one who survives.
Yeah, but
just
you forget that
follow
it's
your
own
orders
sister on this
and you'll
team
make
too.
it out of this alive. Why are you trying to save everyone? Is it because of your sister? In times like this, family doesn't mean squat. You're Nikke's. You no longer share the same blood, and yet you insist on calling her your sister? It's a jungle out there, and everyone is in competition.
If everyone is in competition, it only makes
Enough
more sense
of
to
this.
team up together to give yourself
What
a
did I
great
ever
chance of
do
survival.
to deserve this?
Your analogies fail you.
I was told that if I became your commander, I'd be set for life. I could live peacefully, they said. So why do you continue to drag me out here and make me live on a battlefield?
Spineless
listen.
coward.
And listen good. If you want to survive, everyone else has to die. This is what your squad was created for in the first place. This is the way things have to end. So stop saying that everyone will live.
It has to be
This is the only way I can get out of this hellhole. Don't you want to be done with this place too? You want supplies? You want to eat good food and rest? Well then, let's get this over with and go back. It'll be good for us both. Not just us, in fact. If they're destined to die anyway, you could give them a painless death. End their suffering.
Disparate thoughts swirl through Rose's mind. Would the sole survivor really live on? The company never intended for her squad to last from the very beginning. Even if they were one less lone survivor, what would prevent them from turning them into a lab rat, sucking out their essence and planting it into other bodies? There's no way to completely restore a body and mind damaged by countless battles. The higher-ups almost certainly wanted to extrapolate their proficiencies and experiences and transfer them to a more proper subject. In the end, even the lone survivor would be rendered asunder, eradicated, and left as a mere compilation of ones and zeros. The more their squad succeeded, the more they played into their enemy's hand. They were meant to suffer until they expired. That was the fate of which they accorded them.
Yes. Right. Nothing lasts forever.
Rose continued to ruminate. If their succeeding would lead them to their downfall, then failure was naturally the only viable path to survival. If she wanted to defy the expectations that had been placed upon them, then she had to aim for failure in its most absolute form.
I'm glad you're coming around. At least you and I are gonna make it out of here.
Rose's mind continued to swirl with a panoply of thoughts. Then, she makes a decision. She knows what to protect, and what to discard. Rose stands in front of the door.
Lieutenant, it's Rose. Do you have a moment? I have something important I need to discuss with you.
I am in full support of Rose cutting this guy down. Scarlet sprints through the hallways. Despite the fact that she's a Nikke and there's no conceivable way she would be out of breath, she nevertheless feels strangely winded as she runs. An oppressive feeling of unease rises in her chest, and the presses down, crushing her. If Rose crossed the line, from which there was no coming back, what would she do?
Please, Rose, don't!
By the time she arrived at the commander's room, Rose was standing there, alone. The walls of the ceiling were torn apart, stained with crimson.
There you are.
Drenched in human's blood. So I guess I have to take back what I thought. Apparently they did not install
I
these
will
Nikkes
destroy
with
everything
the,
that's in my way.
protocol that stops them from harming other humans.
I'm on my way.
That's another thing they'd be scared of with them.
Need a sharper sword. You're a rather tenacious foe.
I'd say well deserved though. Like,
Need a
if it
sharper
was my
sword.
sister that was gonna be threatened with a
on
meaningless
my
death
way.
like that, yeah, I would also fight back against it. I'm honestly in support of Rose's decision here. She's not doing anything wrong.
A commendable battle. But I desire stronger opponents next time.
Scarlet looks around in horror at their commanding officer lying dead on the ground, and the lifeless body of their squad mate.
Did you do this?
You came sooner than I thought you would.
Yep,
I thought they'd at least be able to hold you back for a while longer.
Humans being humans.
Answer me!
Yes, I did it. Both the lieutenant and her.
How? Are you going through a mind switch?
Rose holds up a red strip of cloth in one hand.
I covered my eyes with this. When I did the deed, I simply imagined that they were raptures. As you can see, it proved effective.
Is that even possible?
Really?
Apparently
now?
so. Interesting, isn't it?
Is it really that simple?
Our inhibitors prevent us from harming humans.
So they... Oh.
So I wanted to test if I tricked myself into believing they weren't human, if I could do it.
Well, well, well.
Turns out, it worked. Thanks to this red
That's some
cloth.
interesting knowledge to have on hand.
When I was looking through it, I imagined that what I was looking at was the glowing red core of a rapture. I just kept telling myself anything that moved was a rapture. I must say, I'm surprised at how effective it was.
Why?
As for her,
Rose looks down at her fallen squad mate with a sadness.
I told her not to move, but she didn't listen. I told her I couldn't see well with my eyes covered like that. I didn't mean to go after anyone but the lieutenant.
Why, damn you? Why are you doing this? You agreed to the mission! You said you would listen to me!
Nothing
Yes, I did.
So what is happening?
No flower blooms in perpetuity. Nothing lasts forever in this world. Do you think you'll always feel that way?
I will certainly try.
Even if you're faced with great hardship?
Here's your great
Yes.
hardship.
Even then, I never convinced you in the first place.
You don't resent me for this, do you? Then prove it. You said that you would protect humanity, and that you'd always feel the way you did. Here I am, a traitor who has betrayed humanity. With this very sword intended to fell raptures, I cut down one of my comrades. I killed a human. I'm the enemy.
Are you asking me to kill you? What if I can't do it?
Then you leave me no choice. I won't give up until you finish this. I can't stop now. I will cover my eyes and slash indiscriminately. All will perish under my blade, rapture and human alike. If that is the only way to ensure that your
Look, yeah,
blade
good
will
thought
come
thing
from my
going
neck,
with killing that
then so
lieutenant.
be it.
But indiscriminately killing is not the full correct way to go.
How can you be so cruel? Have you no remorse?
More than I can bear. Surely you can understand, however. I decided this a long time ago. The end of my life. I wanted it ending in sparring matches with you.
Before Scarlet stood a Nikke who had murdered a human being, who had slaughtered one of her own squad members, turned her back on humanity. Such cruelty could not go unpunished.
Scarlet, was it?
Verily, however.
Did my sister always talk like she came from the Middle Ages?
Steady thy tongue. 'Tis most churlish to say such things about a newborn Nikke.
So you didn't used to talk
I
like
just
that,
can't
huh?
imagine my sister being like this. Are you sure becoming a Nikke didn't change you or anything?
I do not know.
Or maybe you
I was
developed
kind
a
of wondering
certain
how why she had that dialect with
fascination
her.
with different time periods during the transformation process?
I repeat, I do not know.
Really? You don't know anything? Not even who I am?
No, I do remember you. You. You are my sister.
Scarlet unsheathes her sword.
Promise me one thing. Once I begin, I will not hesitate. So please, I ask of you, do not hold back.
I won't.
Rose flashes a buoyant grin, just on the day where they first met again after becoming Nikkes. Rose and Scarlet square up to each other, their swords at the ready.
Have at you.
Come, then.
Tragic, so tragic. Get out of here, I'm trying to be emotional. You're not even a real boss. You're nothing special.
A commendable battle, but I desire stronger opponents next time.
The sisters' swords clash. 985. That is the number of sparring matches they had gone through. Each knew the other sword as well as their own. Each knew how serious the other was in this duel to the death. They knew all too well.
Now I really have to be on my toes.
Didn't I tell you? One day I would wipe that smug grin off your face.
Scarlet parries the Rose's sword and sends it flying upward. As her blade soars up, there's a momentary gap in her defense. Scarlet's sword plunges toward Rose's torso. One step. One more step. And the tip of her blade would pierce through her Rose's torso and puncture her core. This traitor of humanity. This turncoat of who had betrayed and forsaken her comrades. Who had used her lies and smiles to deceive her only sister.
Oh, my dear sister.
Rose grabs the tip of Scarlet's sword and pulls it towards her. Scarlet's sword plunges through the Rose's core.
No!
Scarlet embraces Rose as she collapses.
Rose!
Scarlet, you must become stronger.
Rose wraps her arms around Scarlet.
Don't let yourself be controlled by anyone.
I won't! I won't!
My dear sister, I'm so sorry. I have to leave you all alone.
No! No! No!
Scarlet cradles Rose in her arms.
Don't go! Please! Only after much more time had passed did the united forces of humanity become aware of our situation. By then, the situation had gone from bad to worse. And when they first came upon us, they thought the mission had been a catastrophic failure, resulting in everyone's death. The higher-ups decided to chalk everything up to what they deemed an internal conflict.
Sure.
They also
Internal.
decided to bury the fact that a Nikke was capable of killing a human.
So what happened to their squad members?
They all died. They died by the sword. The very same blades that had been intended to end the lives of Raptures instead ended theirs. A thorough investigation was carried out. And when they left, they took everything they needed. But not me. I was left behind. As I held my sister's sword, fleetly fading, I buried what fragments of her remained, along with those of our fallen comrades.
Just leaving her. Scarlet drinks from her cup.
As for the reason why Rose did what she did, I only found that out after I joined another squad later on.
Got a squad.
What she had decided to discard and what to protect.
And you don't have any resentment towards her?
Towards who?
Anyone.
Well,
Scarlet pours a drink.
if you give it enough years, sadness, resentment, they all fade away with the passage of time.
I suppose
That's
they
one
do.
thing Rose got right. Nothing lasts forever. My lord doth seem more morose than myself.
Well, this is my first time hearing this
Don't
story.
be like that. And look before you. The sun is rising.
As I look towards the horizon, a ruby light is beginning to spread in the distance. The horizon is bathed in the vermilion hue. The sun itself, a vibrant red, reminding us of the passing of the minute of the year.
'Tis most remarkable. The way in which the red light spreads. 'Tis most reminiscent of a flower blooming.
Indeed.
My lord, as Rose said, nothing lasts forever in this world. As this year passes into the next, another greets us. Time flows ceaselessly, and the vicissitudes of the world continue unabated.
It's a beautiful song they have,
So-
Camilla here.
Rather than drowning in the sorrows of the past, should we not instead live in the present? That way, sorrow will not overtake us with the passage of time, and the present incessantly becomes the past.
I understand what you mean.
Good. Now, with that being said, let us bring in the new year with a drink.
Scarlet raises her glass.
To our lives continuing to be in bloom.
We clink our glasses.
Well, what do you think of your first drink of the new year?
Bitter.
In other words, it's like life.
Ah. Damn. I knew it was gonna be a sad story, but I didn't know the full depth of it yet. We still have an epilogue to get through real quick here, so let's get to that.
A commendable battle, but I desire stronger opponents next. A commendable battle, but I desire stronger opponents. A
I
commendable
have a
battle,
feeling I know what
but
that
I desire
epilogue could
stronger
be,
opponents
but
next. A commendable battle,
just
but
don't...
I desire stronger
curious about how
opponents
exactly it's
next.
gonna be
A
executed.
commendable battle, but I desire stronger opponents next.
Scarlet,
A
please.
commendable battle,
Scarlet!
but I desire stronger opponents. A commendable battle, but I desire stronger opponents next time.
Alright, let me just do this real quick. There we go. A little more peaceful. There we go. A non-sad story? There are a few that are just like fun stories. But yeah, this is definitely a story I knew was going to be sad. But yeah, there are some fun stories in here that are just for ridiculous and for the fun of it. So let's see the epilogue for this one. I'm sure I can find one fun story among them. There's still quite a bit
I'm
of
on
time
my
left I
way.
want to spend for today.
But a mere
probably do another one.
bagatelle. Need a sharper sword.
Don't you block me. Out of the way. Da, da, da.
A commendable battle. But I desire stronger opponents next time.
It finally happened. The seeds that I planted has sprouted.
Wow! 'Tis most surprising that you can flourish in the cold.
Even on such a frigid day, the vitality of this plant remained unabated. I admire that.
May you never wither and continue to thrive.
This year, I brought in the new year with someone else. I was finally able to uncork the sake that I had never been able to open before. That sake that we had promised to drink together all those years ago. Scarlet raised her empty glass. Perhaps due to the fact that it had been aged for nearly a century, it was rather bitter. And that was despite my newfound affinity for drinking. It brought me back to when I drank it for the first time with you, Rose. If I'd been drinking alone, I would have never picked up the habit because it was so bitter. But thanks to having him there, I continued to force it down. My lord, he was truly a remarkable individual. It's almost hard to believe that someone so perfect could live in such an imperfect time.
Thinking of my lord? I want to see him again. I should take some of the fine sake and go see him sometime soon.
In the afternoon, I went to a train outside. And then...
A rose?
Huh. I saw the flower that you found so endearing.
Despite my years of searching, I had never found it. Yet here it is. Here of all places. This morning, I saw those buds coming up from the ground. Even in this frigid climate, they are flourishing.
Seeing that rose made me miss you more than ever. Scarlet sits down on the nearby rock. Oh, come to think of it, I have put fleety fading to good use. Scarlet unsheathes fleety fading. My original sword was taken to the base, along with your body. In order to survive on the surface, I had no choice but to use your sword. At first, I thought I would not be able to use it for long, since the blade was cracked. But I met a skilled blacksmith, who was able to temper the blade, using your core.
Oh.
You always said that nothing lasts forever. But even after all this time has passed, whenever I see the sword, I think of you. So long as I never let you fade from my memory. Should we ever meet again, I will be able to call you my sister. Should that moment come to pass? Scar places 2 empty glasses on the ground. And fills them up. I wonder, will you still call me your sister? Oh, I knew there was gonna be an animation for this. Man, they've really come a long way with these animations. This is a very old event in the story, so even still back then looks still great. New year, new sword.
Just as the moon sets time and time again, and the sun also rises. Although there may be no perennial flower that blooms eternal, this life of mine is still flourishing in all its majesty. As to whether it is a blessing or a curse to bloom while forgetting the past, as long as I'm here, I suppose I have to go on. Isn't that right? My dear sister.
New year, new sword. The end. So that did not, in fact, answer the question I was having lingering in my mind. Because something about that happened I learned recently is that Rose has been resurrected. She's out there in this current time. Somehow, someone was able to resurrect her. And she remembers Scarlet. But yeah, that was a great story. Definitely worth the wait to get it done finally.